Hi, I'm Steve Williams, and this is Scooter and the Sticks. I've been thinking about a lot of things to help me keep riding as I get older. And I've wondered, is going on challenging rides help me ride longer? So let's go for a ride and I'll talk a little bit about it. It's a beautiful day for a ride. My friend Paul and I are out on our Honda CT 125s, the Honda Trail, and our plan today is to tackle two of the expert sections of the Mid-Atlantic BDR, and we're fortunate to live pretty close to them. And I think little challenges like these, handled right, are one of the things that keep me excited about riding as I get older. What's cool about this is the kind of little adventure that keeps me excited to ride. And as I get older, I realize there are all kinds of little tricks to keep my interest peaked. These little Honda trails are perfect for this. One of the ways I stay excited about riding is to dream and plan and just lose myself in maps. I work out in my head adventures and routes and places I haven't been and different approaches, and that keeps me exciting. Even though I'm not riding per se, I'm thinking about it, and I spend a lot of time on Google Maps looking at routes, looking at the terrain view to see, am I going to be going up and down, looking at the satellite view in hopes that there may be some street views to look at things. But on this ride today, I have the entire ride worked out in my head because I don't carry any navigation with me that's in front of me, and I just do a turn-by-turn list on a piece of paper that's in my pocket in case I get confused. But it's like I almost picture the ride in my head, and that really keeps me excited to ride, and it's kind of timeless. You know, a lot of guys, when they get older, it seems like they quit dreaming and planning. I keep doing it. One of the other things that it's important to have the right gear and the right machine. And if I'm worried about what I'm going to ride or what I'm going to wear or what I might need, chances are I'm going to have some pretty negative thoughts about riding. And it's like today, I wouldn't ride my Himalayan on the route we planned today. I mean, it would be fine here, but when we get to the really rough stuff, it's too big, too heavy. I'd be too worried I was going to break my leg. So, you know, it's important to get rid of any concerns, but wow, it's a beautiful place here. Yeah, I think so. I think that's Coburn down that way.
You can see how what makes a horseshoe right there. See it?
Yep.
That's the famous horseshoe curve then, huh?
Nope, that's not the horseshoe curve. Now, one of the other things that sort of ultimately you're faced with, regardless of how much dreaming and planning you might do, how much time you spend with maps, how much effort you put into having the right machine and the right motorcycle, is you got to just get up out of the chair and do it. And that's what Paul and I are doing today. And the better able we are to get up and do it, the better we're going to be. And I've thought about this expert section of the BDR a lot. I know what it's like, and I considered what I wanted to do and not do. Now, the other section that we're going to do, I've never been on, and it's near a creek, I think, and my guess is it's muddier and wetter, but we'll have to see. But so far, this is still pretty nice. Now, perhaps the most important thing, if you want to keep riding when you're getting older, is you better have fun. If you're out and scared to death the whole time, or worried or anxious, that's not conducive to making the next ride. So whatever you do, you got to have fun, and everything has to be adapted around that. So don't forget to have fun. So here we are. This is where things get bad. Road not maintained, drivable trail, open for use by licensed motor vehicles, no regular maintenance, four-wheel drive recommended. So let's see what we get. When we stopped for lunch, we saw a motorcycle, I think it was a GS or something, head down through here, but or head this direction, but I haven't. We'll see whether it's going to be down through here. So far, this is just rocky, and that's about it. Yeah, there's a little smooth part, and then it gets rough again. What's that?
You can go down that hill if you had a Jeep that's high in there and made for that.
Yeah, it's like you got enough clearance. I'll give you an idea of what the expert section looks like. There's a lot of exposed rocks. Now you can make your way around the edge, but you're crossing back and forth all the time. But my arms are tired. I'm out of breath. And I'm glad I'm on the Honda trail and not on something else. Man, I'm thinking now we're not going to be able to make that really long ride.
Is there a way out of it?
Yeah, there's ways out of it, but we'll see once we get out of here how fast it happens. We're getting near the bottom of this expert section. Still pretty loose and rough, but I think we've gotten through the worst of it now. But still need to pick a way through these rocks. Whoop. Don't want to go off the edge here. Crossover. Find it hard to believe I came through here on my Vespa scooter. That was what happens when you're naive and inexperienced. Oh man. So am I having fun? Yeah, I am. Oh man. Here comes I seem to remember this last stretch is pretty short and it just dumps right out into the state park. It's like you were never here. So one of the other things I've found it's really important to keep me excited about riding as I get older, and that's something I learned from the shampoo bottle. Rinse and repeat. I have to ride and repeat. If I'm only doing one ride every season, I'm going to lose interest. Any fears or anxieties I have, they're going to grow. So I just need to keep going, keep riding. I don't have to ride every day. I don't even have to ride once a week. But I need to ride frequently enough that the last ride still feels fresh in my bones. And it's like an anti-aging effect. I keep riding, keep having fun, doing that kind of stuff, it'll feel better. As I get older and I want to keep riding, I have to attend to a lot of things to stay on the road, because I just really enjoy being out of here. And by practice and paying attention, the more I ride, the more courage I get, the better I feel about it. And I want to make use of every moment that I have riding and walking on this earth. Let's see how rough this is. It's going to be hard to see in this dappled light. whatever it takes to ride as I get older is what I'm going to do. And there's a whole range of things I can do to keep myself excited by the prospect of riding. And one of them is to go on a challenging ride. And that's going to be different for everyone. For some of us, it will be where we go. For others, it might be the weather. For others, it might be the distance. Whatever it is, you might want to look into what kind of challenges will excite your imagination and get you up out of the easy chair and onto your scooter or motorcycle. So that'll wrap up this episode of Scooter and the Sticks. It's been a long day, and I feel a little beaten up by the ride today, but I'm still smiling, and man, it was fun. So if you want to keep riding as you get older, then you may have to do a few things to keep yourself excited about the prospect of going out. So until next time, be well and ride safe.